Imagine, if you will, the final moments of your life. The world you know fades to black, and your consciousness drifts into an endless, silent darkness. But this isn't the end. It's a terrifying new beginning. Suddenly, you're standing in a vast stone chamber, lit only by flickering torches that cast long, dancing shadows. This is the Hall of Two Truths, the ancient Egyptian underworld, and your final judgment is about to begin. Before you, a figure emerges from the gloom. He is tall and imposing, with the body of a man and the head of a jet-black jackal. His eyes glow like embers in the darkness. This is Anubis, the opener of the ways, the guardian of the scales, and the god who will decide your eternal fate. He doesn't speak, but his presence is deafening. The air grows cold, and a primal fear grips you, a fear older than civilization itself. Anubis silently gestures towards a magnificent set of golden scales. In one pan, he places a single pure white ostrich feather. This is the feather of Ma'at, the embodiment of truth, justice, and cosmic order. Its weight is almost nothing, yet it holds the power to condemn or save every soul that enters this realm. Now it's your turn. With a long, slender hand, Anubis reaches into your chest. There's no pain, only an unnerving cold as he plucks your heart from your body. Your heart, the vessel of your entire life, thumps and pulses in his grasp, heavy with every choice you ever made, every word you ever spoke, every secret you ever kept. He places it gently on the empty pan of the scales. This is the moment of truth, the weighing of the heart. The scales begin to teeter. Your entire existence is being measured against a single feather. Did you live a life of virtue? Was your heart light and pure, unburdened by sin and deceit? Or was it heavy with greed, hatred, and lies? You are forced to make your negative confession. You must stand before 42 divine judges and declare your innocence of a long list of sins. I have not stolen, I have not killed, I have not lied, I have not caused pain. With each denial, you feel the weight on the scales shift. But you cannot lie here. Not to Anubis. He sees the truth etched into your very soul. As you speak, flashes of your life flicker before your eyes. The kind deed you thought no one saw. The harsh word you spoke in anger. The moment of selfishness you tried to forget. Every memory, good and bad, adds or subtracts its infinitesimal weight. The scales sway back and forth, the agonizingly slow creak of the golden beam echoing in the silent hall. This is an eternity of suspense, compressed into a single, heart-stopping moment. If your heart is lighter than the feather, or perfectly balanced with it, a wave of relief washes over you. The torches burn brighter. Anubis nods, his stern expression softening ever so slightly. He has judged you worthy. The god Horus will then lead you to Osiris, the king of the underworld, and you will be granted entry into the field of reeds, a paradise, a blissful afterlife where you will live for all eternity in peace and abundance. Your soul is saved. But what if your heart is heavy? What if the accumulated weight of your misdeeds, your regrets, your darkness proves too much? The pan holding your heart plummets downward. The feather rises, and a chilling dread fills the chamber. You have failed the test. Anubis turns away from you, his judgment passed. You are deemed unworthy of eternal life, and that is when you see it, lurking in the shadows beside the scales, a creature you hadn't noticed before. A monstrous beast with the head of a crocodile, the torso of a lion, and the hindquarters of a hippopotamus. This is Ammit, the devourer of the dead, the eater of hearts. Her eyes are filled with a bottomless hunger, and saliva drips from her razor-sharp teeth. She has been waiting patiently for this moment, for the condemned. As your heart is cast aside, she lunges forward. There is no escape, no appeal. Your soul, your very identity, your consciousness is consumed in a single, terrifying instant. You are not sent to a hell of fire and torment. Your fate is far worse. You cease to exist. You are obliterated from the cosmos, erased from time and memory, condemned to the ultimate nothingness for all eternity. This was the profound belief that guided the lives of millions of ancient Egyptians. It wasn't just a myth, it was the central pillar of their morality, their society, and their elaborate preparations for death. The fear of Ammit and the hope for the field of reeds shaped their every action. They understood that every choice, no matter how small, added weight to their heart, tipping the scales of their eternal destiny. The jackal-headed god and his golden scales represent a timeless human question. How do we measure the worth of a life? For the ancient Egyptians, the answer was simple, yet terrifyingly absolute. Your life's value was weighed against truth itself, in a final, unavoidable judgment. So as you go about your day, perhaps it's worth asking yourself, what would the scales say about you? Thanks for journeying with us into the ancient underworld. If you enjoy exploring the darker side of history and mythology, be sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you don't miss our next deep dive into the unknown. See you next time.